Did you know that in 2016, a woman went on a first date with a man she had met through a dating app and unknowingly ended up becoming the getaway driver for a bank robbery? It all happened on December 5th, 2016, when a 40-year-old woman decided to meet Christopher Castillo, a 33-year-old man she had connected with online. She picked him up at his parents' house in Rhode Island, and the two set off on what seemed like a perfectly normal first date. As they drove toward Massachusetts, Castillo was sitting in the passenger seat when he asked her to make a stop. He wanted her to drop him off outside a Bristol County Savings Bank branch in North Attleboro. She agreed and calmly waited for him inside the car. What she didn't know was that her date had just walked in the bank to rob it. Castillo showed a weapon to a bank employee and demanded $1,000. Minutes later, he came running out of the bank, jumped back into the car covered in sweat, and was carrying the money, a gun, a hat, and sunglasses. Then he shouted, "Drive!" Confused and terrified, the woman started driving. Within minutes, police cruisers appeared behind them. When she saw the flashing lights, she pulled into a parking lot, immediately got out of the car, and walked away. Castillo stayed inside and tried to hide. When officers moved in to arrest him, he violently resisted and even spat at them. Inside the vehicle, police found a stolen $1,000 and an antique .44 caliber handgun that belonged to Castillo's stepfather. But one major question remained. Had the woman actually been involved in the robbery? She explained that she had absolutely no idea what Castillo was planning and believed she was simply going on a first date. Although she was initially treated as a suspect, the charges against her were eventually dropped. Years later, in 2020, Christopher Castillo pleaded guilty and was sentenced to prison for the robbery and his actions during the arrest. The woman had simply wanted to meet the man she had been talking to online. Instead, her first date ended in a way she could never have imagined. Waiting outside a bank for a few minutes, completely unaware that her date was inside committing a robbery and that she was about to become his unwitting getaway driver. If this case shocked you, follow me for more.